G'day team, welcome back to yet again another video, and today we're starting a new topic and we're going to start looking at continuous random variables. Now it's going to be a really short video because this kind of sets us up for a way bigger topic, and you'll see those videos as they come through. So we've looked at discrete random variables, but a continuous random variable, capital X, can take any real value X, usually in a particular range. Now the values for X will typically come from measuring. And I've got an example here where I've got the distance 40 students could long jump is recorded in a table. Now distance we know is measured. It can be a range of between 0 and 100 centimeters, in our case meters. So we're going 0 to 1 meters, 1 meters to 2, 2 to 3. So we've got that range. Now we're looking at the frequency that these occurred. All right, so I know it's very basic, very simple, but we're going to draw a histogram for that. Now, I've gone ahead and set up our axes here. So I've got distance for X, frequency for my Y, and we're just going to put in our frequencies. So my first one was 3. So I come in there between 0 and 1, I had a frequency of 3. Then for 1 to 2, I had 10, which is about a third of the way up the box. Connect in my lines, and I've got my 2. Now between 2 and 3 I had 15, so that's right up to the top of my scale. Just like that. 3 to 4 I had 8, which would just be below the 9. And then 4 to 5 I had 4, which would be just above the 3. So when we looked at displaying discrete data, in our histogram our bars couldn't touch, whereas now we've got our bars touching because it kind of falls on from less than 1, but then here it's equal to 1, so it kind of overlaps just a little bit. Now, part B, find the relative frequency. Now, the relative frequency is just how frequent it is out of how many total there are. So we'll go through, so this is going to be 3 out of 40, this is going to be 10 out of 40, this is going to be 15 out of 40, this is going to be 8 out of 40, and we've got 4 out of 40. Now, those relative frequencies are actually the probabilities that a score X or a value X will occur in that range. So if I'm coming down here, I've got CI and II. Now, the probability that X will be between 1 and 2 inclusive of 1 is 10 over 40. So 10 over 40, or in our case, that's a quarter, so 0.25. Easy as that. Now, probability that X is greater than 3, but not equal to 3. It's a bit of a trick question because we can't actually take this sort of range here because this includes 3. So we actually have to jump up and look at just this one, which is 4 out of 40 or 0.1. So very simple, just to get into the swing of things in terms of continuous random variables, looking at the distinction between that and discrete models. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we ramp it up a little bit. Catch you then.